It's safe to say I loved Siem Reap. After a turbulent time in Laos, which you can check out in the previous travel video, Cambodia felt like a little reprieve from all of the challenges I'd been facing for a few weeks. It's not to say that it didn't have its own quirks and challenges, as anywhere always does when you travel away from home or what you know best. But Siem Reap was a place I could have called home for a little while. Since that wasn't in the plan, I only got to stay for 6 nights, but it's such a highlight of the trip already. I found this gorgeous little cafe and co-working space that made being in Siem Reap so much easier for someone like me who requires a great Wi-Fi connection to feel any semblance of sanity and peace. It can get tiring having to try out so many different workplaces over the time you spend in a location, just to find the perfect spot in the final 3 hours before you leave again. Footprints, this cafe right here, really had it all, and I was able to work, edit, do client calls, plan podcasts, complete admin and so much more on my to-do list. But for once, I felt a little bit ahead of the never-ending task list that a business owner is faced with. This part of the trip in Siem Reap was also special because it gave me a chance to relax by the pool and get some smaller tasks done simultaneously. I love when I get moments like that to just do everything I want to do without any expectations. Some people might cringe and say you can't do your work while you chill by the pool or while you're on a walk or whatever your version of relaxing is. Some people might say you aren't actually relaxing if you're still working. I say you can do whatever you like, and if you're the owner of what you're creating, then no one else's opinion actually matters. There's no right or wrong way to do business. I think the millions of entrepreneurs out there who are all completely individual people can attest to that one. We aren't all carbon copies of each other. The way I enjoy and thrive in my thing might be your idea of hell, but that gets to be okay. Drop the expectations and judgment for things that are different from how you would do them. It doesn't make your way wrong just because it's right for another person. We really enjoyed this restaurant. It's called Wild Restaurant and it's a spring roll speciality place. It's so cool, the decor is great, the vibe is really, really nice. It gets quite busy, so make sure you either try and make a reservation or head there pretty early so you can get a seat. But the spring rolls are so cool, they were quite inventive, and I think everyone that went there actually really enjoyed the meal. One of the highlights of my time in Siem Reap was the incredible Angkor Wat. This was an insane way to spend a sunrise. A true once-in-a-lifetime experience for most, and I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity on this trip to see it. The structures and craft all across this historic site are unbelievable. It's so detailed and impressive to look at. Even in a place full of other tourists, it didn't take away from the beauty of the moment. It kind of felt like I was in an American movie when the sun finally broke through the clouds at the temple peaks and everyone started clapping and cheering. It was hilarious. Angkor Wat now. We're just watching sunrise. The sun hasn't actually poked out yet, but it's kind of just coming over that way. But we're meeting back up the tour group now. I think he's going to talk to us about like the history, and then we're going inside it. Just learning a little bit about it this morning, and it's actually really pretty, but like part of it's under construction as well, so it's not a big part by any means, but it's just kind of strange to see like scaffolding and black tarp next to like a wonder of the world. But yeah, it's really pretty. I think he's calling us now, but yeah, it's really cool, and I'm glad we did it irregardless of the fact that it's like £100, but worth it. Definitely worth it.
Is my group? Horse and elephant. For some elephant you can see the ground, the head and really the carpet. That mini pylon show, but this elephant really the ground and mini pylon show also.
We're just about to head up to, I think, the 3rd level of Angkor Wat. So we've done the outside at the bottom, and then like the statues and like the elephant statues and things on, I guess, the 1st level. We're just walking through the 2nd level now to go up to the 3rd, and that's like the highest point you can get to. So yeah, it's pretty cool. We're gonna go up there now, and hopefully all the steps won't kill me off. Meeting cool people, getting to do the work I love while exploring this beautiful world we live in, seeing new cultures, experiencing new food, just getting to be all the versions of me I've been working on was completely fulfilled in Siem Reap, and it made my connection to the place that much stronger. It's so cool here. That's I think the tallest one. I would love to come back here one day and share it all with you. So if any of the travel brands that I love are listening, then let's get on a group trip to Cambodia, yeah? That is Angkor Wat done.
Yeah, that bit.
Well, yeah.
To the other Angkor, is it Form or the other one?
No, we're going to Banyan Temple. So yeah, we're just walking out now. We've done the 2 levels. It is pretty cool. I have to be careful because I will end myself on these stairs. It was pretty cool. I think a good enough amount of time to stay there. I don't think I would have stayed much longer if we were just here by ourselves. But we're walking out to the west gate, I think, or is it the east gate? West gate now. And then we're off to the next temple. So that has been the main part of Angkor Wat. It also really helps when you have a lovely guide for longer trips like this. Our guide liked to call himself Justin Bieber, and if you know anything about 13-year-old Alex, you know I am a believer forever. So it really warmed my heart when our guide started blasting the Bieber classics on the bus ride home. And we are heading to, I think, a break, a food, something good, hopefully. For you listening, this can all be a reality for you too. I know how hard it is to have that constant thought of, one day things will change, one day I will be happier. But it feels like that day is never going to be anytime soon. I want you to know that you have everything in you that is required to make that one day happen. You are worthy of investing in that dream to live as you please, with no rules, and however it makes you most happy. You can start that job or quit one. You can build a business or a hobby that lights you up. You can travel for a weekend or a year. You can invest in your health or set a challenging goal but follow through. You can also take time to rest if that's what you really need. But do this thing with intention. Do it with the promise that you are taking care of yourself, regardless of whether it's hard or uncomfortable in the beginning. You deserve the ease, and you deserve to show yourself that you've got your own back in the hard times too. You deserve happiness and a life that fulfills you. I want you to take this as your permission to go and make that decision today and start living as you want to, not how others have planned it for you. I'm always here if you need that permission just one more time. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video when we explore some more of Cambodia.